Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Josh Smith. Honestly, I'm not as excited about this card as I was hoping I would be, just because they didn't change his release. He still has that Brook Lopez base, and that release was terrible last year. It's bad on Ruby Brook Lopez. I assume it's also going to be bad on Josh Smith. We'll have to see. But if he has a bad release, it just limits the upside of the card. I know he's super athletic, elite level defender, all that stuff, but at power forward, especially for the price point, 245,000 MT is a lot of MT for this card. A bad release is kind of a deal breaker, so just start with that. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Take a look at Josh Smith. So 6'9" at power forward, like I said, little undersized, not really. I wouldn't play him at center though because of that lack of size, but 93 offense, 97 defense, 91 driving layup, and 79 mid-range, only a 73 ball. That combined with the questionable release, I just don't think he's going to be a very good shooter, and that's a big time liability. But 85 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk is great. 86 ball handle is high enough to time and burst, which is very good as well. 89 block, 88 steal, 91 perimeter, 91 interior. He's one of the better, more well-rounded defensive cards in the entire game. Really good rebounder as well. 90 speed, 88 excel, 84 speed ball, 91 lateral quickness. And badge-wise, he's got 7 Hofstra, aerial wizard, posterizer, chase down artist, post lockdown, pogo stick, precision dunker, and big driver. Pretty good Hofs, but 13 golds, 12 silvers, 2 bronzes. You got fast twitch, fearless finisher, post spin, slithery challenger, interceptor, off ball pest, rebound chaser, physical handles, bulldozer, silver acrobat, rise up, handles for days, hyperdrive, clamps, spin cycle, 2-step relay passer, and bronze masher and scooper. I mean, badge wise, he looks good, not amazing. Stat wise, looks very good outside of the shooting, but the jump shot is the one thing that I am worried about the card, and I think it's honestly probably the thing that really is going to make him not worth his price, would be my assumption at least. All right, hopping into freestyle with Josh Smith, I will say at 6'9", his player build is better than I anticipated it would be. Between the legs burst looks pretty good. Size up burst as well is honestly pretty solid as well. So his burst downhill is going to be pretty good at the power forward position. Not a ton like true power forwards that are really bursting as well right now. So that time and burst is super nice to have. Now, this release is just ugly. It just is, plain and simple. It's not a super clean, super good release. It's not super hard to time, and you'll be able to hit wide open with him, but he's kind of got like the Zion Williamson problem. This is something that's true about Zion every year too. It's just a little bit limited how high this type of card's upside is, because you know he's going to be so limited as a shooter. He's really only a catch and shoot wide open shooter, and then if you get any sort of shot change to the timing or anything like that, it's going to be almost impossible to grade, especially with the jumper being kind of hitchy as well. Like, you can grade wide open with it, but in terms of consistency, it's just not going to be great. Now, he's going to be one of the best slashers in the game, one of the best defenders in the game as well, and an absolutely elite defensive card. Like, I think he's an absolutely incredible all-around option at power forward. I just wish he could shoot the ball better. His release was a lot better a couple of years ago. Now it's not that great, and with the 3-ball rating being a little bit low at only a 70, just going to be a bit limited as a shooter. Plain and simple, it just is what it is. I think he'll be good. I don't think he's going to be great. Probably not worth that 245,000 MT price point. So let's hop into a game, see what Josh Smith can do. All right, we're going up against a really, really good team. SGA, Brandon Roy, Paul George, Giannis, and Chris Bosh. Legitimately probably one of the better 5-man lineups that you could run currently in my team. So great test here for Josh Smith. Matched up against Chris Bosh at the power forward position. Should be able to clamp him up. We'll have to see what Josh Smith can do as like a playmaker and a ball handler with his speed advantage compared to Chris Bosh. And we'll have to see if that winds up making any sort of impact for this card in terms of him having that movement ability. I think that's really something that could elevate the card. That's just a bad pass there. I think I was in position honestly for a standing dunk, and I didn't take it, which was honestly on me. But let's hop into it, and he's just gonna sweat me. Okay, well, I love it. I knew this dude was probably a sweat based on his team, and it does look like he is if he's gonna be trying that hard to steal inbounds passes and stuff like that. We'll have to see what we can do though. Get through this. Yep, not even getting through the screen at all. Good defense, very good, cool. Well, it worked as a stop, so I will take it. Push the ball in transition, throw it over to Josh Smith. Josh Smith, go baseline all the way to the rim. You know he's stick dunking it. Yes, sir. Gets deep hash and gets himself an easy dunk, and we're running it back in transition as well. Let's make sure we pick up. I guess we got Giannis here instead of Chris Bosh. It switched it for me, but that's okay. Oh, he's got bad health defense settings. I don't know what health defense settings he has, but they're not good. That's not exactly ideal, but it is what it is. Push the ball up the court again. Paul George all the way downhill. Back out to Josh Smith, who gets an open catch and shoot. It's as good of a look as I'm going to get from the 3-point line, and we knock it down, thankfully. Able to knock down that shot. Like I said, he can hit wide open. That's about all you're probably ever going to shoot with him from the 3-point line, but he can at least hit that wide open shot. So that is a positive for sure. Let's watch some back doors here. Make sure nothing easy. Get through the screen here, please. That's a really tough fade, actually. Nice shot. but not an easy shot, and we do get ourselves the stop here as well. Giannis is running the floor in transition, and he's hitting it up top to Josh Smith. Josh Smith with the same side burst. I messed it up, but I'm still attacking the rim. Still trying to stick dunk, and they don't give me a dunk animation. It would have been almost impossible, I think, to greet anyway, in all honesty, but I don't think I got there either. No contest with Lonzo. Dang. Allows him to tie up the game. This dude's a good player. You can tell that much already for sure. But let's see what we can do burst-wise down here. Bursting with Josh. Yo, I messed it up again. Gosh dang it. Quick slip. Hit our pop. Yo, he is trying his butt off. I'm not even going to lie. You can just tell by the way that he's switching defensively. As I mess up another... Dude, I am messing up big time right now. Spacing is not how we want it right now either. Yeah, I got blocked on that? No way. That's so bad. And he got the ball on that as well. I got a drop step. I don't know how he gets a block there with Bosch. I don't know why Giannis goes up on that side of the rim. That just doesn't make sense to me. Dude, my opponent's playing well, though. He's clearly a solid player. Clearly knows what he's doing. Clearly is trying his butt off as well. Good defense, Josh. Why are you jumping? Why are the CPU just jumps for no reason? I did not jump. I closed out, and I was clicking off to make my next move on defense, and the game just makes him jump and gives up a foul for no reason at all. That's always super duper fun. Chris Bosch, okay, we're good. Yep, this dude is very much a run around in circles player, it seems like. Seeing a lot of that. He's a good player, and he's a solid player. Decision making is good, but have not been super impressed by his actual gameplay. That's so bad. This dude is getting so bailed right now. It's not even funny. I am so annoyed. But it is what it is. I'm complaining too much. I got to lock in, and I got to get the offense going. It's hard to run an offense through a guy like Josh Smith. It just is. He's just not a good enough shot creator to really be that type of card. But we're doing the best we can, and we're going to see what we can do here. Come set me a pick and roll here between the legs. Attack downhill. Paul George gets off the screen again, and I just don't think there's much I can do with Josh Smith as a shot creator. Like, I can't really pop him. If I pop him, I just don't think I don't know. I guess I need to pop him because I need the spacing. I got to go to the rim, and I got to take my dunk. He did have to help back to Josh Smith there. You can't totally ignore him from the three-point line, so at least that's good because he could have totally ignored him with Chris Bosch and just played the slip there and tried to play the rim, but I actually thought we played really good defense there and got ourselves a stop, and I don't know what my CPUs are doing this game. I have no clue what I don't know if he has any defensive settings on because the CPU rotations defensively this game have been really, really bad. Josh Smith, though, with a great defensive play, cutting off that rim run at the end of the possession and now securing a board as well, and he's pushing the ball out in transition. Breakout dribble. Josh Smith pushing the ball on the court, and let's go pick and roll here. X switches the screen, I think. Slip behind, Josh. Slip behind. Yo, he's gassed. Why is he dying on the court? Why is Josh Smith dying on the court right now? There's no reason he should be this tired at all. No reason. Backdoor. There we go. Thank you. He still slips behind Bosch and gets himself a dunk. Don't know why he's so tired there, but thankfully did still manage to convert it into a dunk. Step up here. We have a 2-point lead. Minute 14 left. Here comes another run around and try to find a fade off of a run around, basically. X switch the screen. We're playing it. We're switching. We're playing really good, versatile defense here. Help off here. He's going to backdoor. You are so bad. This dude is one of those just stereotypical garbage players who plays super cheesy and it works because the game sucks. But that's annoying. It is what it is. The gameplay rewards this stuff right now, but there's not a lot I can really do about it. Josh Smith is just not he's not a threat from outside. And I made the right pass too, and I don't hit it. And now we're at a tie game with 43 seconds left. That's really unfortunate. What is the space? Yo. Hello? What is the defense y'all are playing? I'm going to lose because of no defensive settings. Is basically what I'm seeing already. I thought Chris Bosch was guarding KD. I don't even know, but there's just no athletic. I don't know what to do with this Josh Smith card to actually get him involved offensively because I don't think he does enough in any of the other areas that I need him to really be a viable option offensively. Good bucket there. 18 seconds left. We'll try our best and see if we can get a stop. They're just going to auto foul, aren't they? Because I have no settings on. Again, I don't know why I have no settings, but I have no settings anywhere, so this CPU's just auto foul. This has just been a ridiculously annoying game. 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. The stat line is like not good, but it's not awful. But I just can't sit here and say I'm impressed at all by Josh Smith in terms of him doing anything special on the court. I don't know. Why would I run him over a Anthony Davis or a Jaren Jackson Jr. who are better value options and can shoot the ball better while also still being really good defenders? Good screen there. We did force a switch. We got downhill. Josh, you got to run back, Josh. You have to get me a paint stop, Josh. You have to get a stop. And what are we doing? Defensive settings, literally. I'm not going to blame Josh Smith. It's all defensive settings. I need defensive settings. He has none. That's the importance of them right there. 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 of 4, 101 from 3. This card still sucks, though. For 245,000 MT, I'm going to be completely honest. He is not at all worth the price. Can't really blame him specifically for the lack of defense in that game. It's partially my fault, partially the settings, but he's not worth his price point, even though he played okay. No, definitely not. Tie back to the main menu. Let's review Josh Smith. Here's the thing, Josh Smith is not a terrible card, but there are so many other options at the power forward position that are better value or that you might already have in your collection. For example, if you were to lock in Kevin Durant, lock in Giannis, but also there are free reward cards at power forward and center like a Wilt Chamberlain, like a Chris Bosh. People have Embiid. People are running that Chet Holmgren that they locked in for Giannis. Even a guy like, cheaper options like a Joe Smith will do the job. Obviously, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., Andre Kirilenko. There are so many other options who are either cheaper, better value, or you might already just have locked in on your account that can run the power forward position better than this Josh Smith card can. I don't think he's worth his price at all, and honestly, 245K for this card is just way too much. He's a 50K MT card at best. Like, should not be costing 250,000 MT for this Josh Smith card, but just my opinion. I would not recommend locking him in. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.